You're good.
So, yeah, I think it's good to see.
Yeah.
How many people tune in? I need to know what we need about. Hi guys, good evening. If you have a block with you, go ahead and grab a block. If you do not have a block, get a book about similar size of the block, more or less. This is what I have with me. So you can use that. So we're going to use that as a prop later on. Please let me know if you can hear me very well, or if the music is too loud, or anything. I would love to interact with you. My daughter will help me. If you have any questions, let me know. And today we might be finishing about 5 minutes, or maybe between less than 10 minutes, a little bit more than an hour. So be prepared. And I would like to know who's out there. I want to say hi to Zoe. I miss Zoe. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. So we're going to begin in about 3 minutes or so. All right. Thank you, Nicola. Oh, John, I miss you too. I miss everybody actually at Sunday One. So we will be practicing Pinchamayurasana, but just a different leg variation. So it's nice to play around with something that we are already comfortable in practicing. And besides that, we're going to do a little bit pranayama at the beginning of the practice. And then I have intention to do either your sitting meditations guided, or Shavasana, lying down on your back guided. So it's going to be a little bit maybe over 5 to 7 minutes of our usual times. Again, props today. If you have a block, go get a block. If you don't have a block, similar book size. It don't have to be that big. It's just enough to have that length for us to kind of like practicing putting the block in between the thumb and first finger to help engaging the upper arm and your shoulder being intact. So we're gonna release, depress the shoulder down. So just so you know, while we busy with the lower body, kind of like to create a different variation of the leg. So maybe the block will help us to stabilize the upper body. Callista, I'm excited you're out there too. Krista. Alrighty. We got about a minute. If you have a block, go ahead and sit on top of the block in between the heel. If you don't have the block, it doesn't really matter. Go ahead and cross-legged seating position. As long as you be able to maintain straight spine, that will be perfect. If you have any other props that you want to use to support yourself, you are more than welcome to use that. So I kind of like sitting in Virasana with a prop block underneath, so you'll be able to see me. I'll be able to sit up a little bit more higher and taller. Go ahead and slowly, palm facing up on top of your thigh muscle, release the head of the shoulders down, broadening across that collarbone. Reach the crown of your head up as the seating bone rooted down. Feel the energies moving all the way up from the base of your spine towards the crown of your head. Go ahead. Gentle, close your eyes. Reconnect with your breath. Deep inhale to your nose. Exhale to your nose. Without any forcing, without any changes in the effort. Breathe smooth in and out. No holding, no gripping. Kind of try to reconnect with ourselves, with our breath. Just get to know ourselves, get to know our body at this time of the hour. Exhale wherever you are, and slowly begin inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Mouth open and let go. One more like that. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Mouth open and let go. With the thumb, slowly close that right nostril, first and second finger resting on your third eye. So when you're ready to inhale, slowly inhale towards your left nostril. Deep inhale, nadi, shodhana. Closing your left nostril with your ring fingers and hold. Exhale to your right. Slowly inhale towards your right nostril. Smooth inhalation, close, hold, exhale left. Slowly inhale from your left nostril. Smooth inhalation, close and hold. Exhale right. Inhale towards your right nostril. Hold and close. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close and hold. And slowly exhale right. Smooth inhale towards your right nostril. Gentle close. Exhale left. Inhale towards your left. Gentle close and hold. Exhale right. Slowly deep inhale towards your right nostril. Hold and pause. Exhale towards your left. And slowly release your hand. Come back to your breath. Breathe into your nose and out to your nose. Enjoy the lightness of the breath. To smooth every inhalation and every exhalation. And slowly, gentle, open your eyes. Go ahead and set up the block out to the side. Go ahead and lie down on your back. Point the knee towards the corner of the mat. Slowly stretch your arm out from the shoulder. Drop both knees towards your right. Gaze over left. Come back to the center. And drop both knees towards your right. Slowly come back to the center. Drop both knees towards the opposite side. Come back to the center and opposite side. Again, change. And slowly back to the center. Extend that right leg up. Place that finger behind that right knee. If you need to wrap your toe with a towel, you can do so. Or just place that finger slightly bend on the knee. It's okay. You don't have to lift your leg too close towards the upper body. Just slowly stretch the back of your knee towards your palm. So you'll be able to flex and point. So you get a little bit more lengthen on the hamstring. Thigh muscles stay engaging. Flex and point. Go ahead and circle the ankle. And reverse that circles and movement. So one more time, either you flex or point. Push the four corners of your knee towards the palm. And slowly bend that right knee. Place that finger under that left knee. Lying down pigeon pose. Go ahead and bring your leg closer towards the upper body. Press your lower back and sacrum down. Soften your face. Relaxing your shoulder. A few more breaths right here. Inhale. And slowly exhale. Go ahead, just bring that left knee above the hip. Keep that right knee bent. Maybe palm supporting towards the back of your head. Pull navel in tight towards your spine. As you breathe, inhale. Fully exhale. One more breath. Inhale. Bring your knee closer towards the upper body and lift the upper body. So we're going to do that for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. So right here, hold, reach your hand forward. Holding for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And release. Go ahead and bend that right knee under the right armpit, Apanasana. Stretch that left heel out. So ideally, you try to find the pinch towards that right hip. Compress that right hip. And try to breathe, inhale and exhale. Flex that left foot, so the head of the thigh bone on the left side, right in the socket. Everything, keep it as neutral as possible. Frontal hip bone facing up towards the sky. And slowly release that right foot down. Keep that right knee bent and lift that left leg up. Lace the finger behind your knee. Go ahead. If you bend slightly the knee, it's okay. A little bit at a time. Push the back of your knee towards your palms. So flex or point. So by doing that, you get a little bit more engagement on the thigh muscle, so you will be releasing the hamstring. So by flexing and pointing, you get a little bit more stretch towards your calf and Achilles tendons. Circle the ankle and reverse that circles and movement. So one more time, push the four corners of your knee towards your palms, either you flexing or point. And slowly bend that left knee. Inhale, place the finger under that right knee. Exhale, lying down pigeon pose. So we're moving and stretching that right knee towards the right shoulder, but left knee moving up towards the sky to get a little bit more open towards the hip, the outer hip, and towards your seating bone, your piriformis, hopefully. And the hip flexor also stretching right here. Smooth breath. No restriction, long, lengthen and stretch your inhalation and exhalation. Unlace the finger underneath. Bring that right knee above the hip, kind of like a tabletop. Palms towards the back of your head. Pull navel in. Inhale, exhale. Next inhalation, navel pulling in towards your spine. Exhale for 4, 3. Lift the upper body and lower body. 2. And last one. Hold right here. Stretch your arm forward. And slowly release. Keep that left knee bend. Place that finger on top of that left shin. Stretch that right heel all the way up. Bring that left knee under the left shoulder. Apanasana, left side. Inhale, exhale, soften around your facial expressions, your face, underneath the eyes. Relaxing your shoulder, your jaw, your lips, maybe soft smile. Go ahead and bring both inner edge of feet together. Lace the finger. If you can, bring the heel closer towards the inner thigh. Stretch both knee up. Kind of like in lying down Baddha Konasana. So keep on, stretch the knee all the way up. Pressing your tailbone down and sacrum down. Just to open the inner thigh muscle. Stretch the inner thigh muscle. Come into happy baby just to release the hip. If it feels good to roll side to side, go ahead and roll side to side. And slowly bring your knee together. Go ahead and roll yourself forward and back. 2 more times. Just to massage that back body. And last one. And slowly, sitting on top of your knee this time. Just to prep and to begin with. Slowly slide the hip. And sitting towards that left heel, you can bring that right foot on top of your left. Go ahead and reach the right arm. Exhale, long spine twist. Vajrasana. Feel the lengthening. Create long spine. Smooth breath inhalation and exhalation. Look back to get a little bit more stretch and long around the neck area. Slowly come back to the center. We're going to change towards the opposite side. Sitting on the heel and slowly moving the hip towards that right heel. You can bring that left foot on top. Pull navel in. Inhale, long left side. Exhale, twist. Vajrasana 1. Look back, relaxing your shoulder. One more breath. Inhale, reach the crown of your head up. Exhale, look back a little bit more. And slowly, eyes gaze forward, come to all fours. Palm under the shoulder, knee under the hip. A few cats and cow breath right here. Pull navel in, curl and round in your cat. Tailbone's moving up. Exhale. Belly down. Point your tailbone towards the sky. Eyes is rolling up and back. So 2 more. Moving with your breath. And last one right here. And slowly walk your arm forward towards the corner of the mat. Drop your chest bone and sternum down for a puppy stretch. So your tailbone moving up. Maybe your chin, maybe your third eyes. If you need to open that arms a little wider to give a little bit more freedom for the shoulder, go ahead and do so. You feel a little bit more extension on that thoracic spine, shoulder blade coming in. And breathe into that sensation. There's a small sense of back bend right there. And slowly moving into spin pose. Elbow right in front of that shoulder, the top of your feet, press down. Roll the head of the shoulder back. Press your tailbone down. Seating bone pressing down. tailbone moving down, frontal hip bone pressing down. So kind of create sensation whereby you drag yourself forward to have a little bit more opening on your lower back. Staying here or taking a little bit further, maintain a micro bend on the elbow, lift the elbow a little bit off the floor. So feel a little bit more coil in the mid and upper back. And slowly release. Go ahead, bring your palms together, curl that back foot, and lift the hip off the floor. We're in forearm plank. The crown of your head stretching forward, tailbone is stretching back, one straight line, head and neck in line with your spine. Roll over both heels towards the right side, palms down, angle the fingertips towards the corner of the mat on the left side, reach that left fingertips up, lift that lower hip up. Maybe left fingertips reaching across. Pull navel in tight towards your spine. And slowly come back into forearm plank. Roll over both feet towards the left side this time. Palms down, left fingertips point towards the right corner of the mat. Reach the right fingertips up, lift the lower hip up. And reaching across the room when you're ready. And slowly come back to forearm plank and hold for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly walk your feet towards the elbow, moving into dolphin pose. Stretch the heel down, push your seating bone up and back, or stretch the seating bone up and back, long side body. And maybe walk a little bit more and try to stretch the heel down, pushing the four corners of your knee towards the back of the room. Lift the shoulder blade up towards the hip. Eyes gaze forward, inhale. Exhale, left palm down, right palms down. We're in downward facing dog. Go ahead and set up your first downward facing dog. Stretch your finger really wide, press the four corners of your palms down. Sitting bone moving up and back, no tension around your neck and shoulder. Hug the outer arm in, belly in, raise your core. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly walk your feet towards your palms. Big toe next to each other. Lengthen your spine, flat back, and maybe you can come up to your fingertips. Pull navel in, exhale, fold, bend your knee. Maybe for the first one, be gentle on the lower back. Root it down your feet, press your heel and rise all the way up. Navel pulling in, stretch your arms all the way up. Look up, palms together, thumbs towards your heart, Samasthiti. Hand alongside your body. And catch a few breaths right here. Maybe reconnect again with your breath. Inhale, reach up, look up, Surya Namaskara A. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, how about we step back for the first one. Chaturanga, push the shoulder above and beyond that wrist. Roll over both feet, upward facing dog. Pull navel in. Press the top of both feet, downward facing dog. Holding for 4. Holding for 3. Last 2. Eyes gaze forward. Lift the heel, bend the knees, stretch your sitting bone up and back. Pull navel in. The bottom of the exhalation, go ahead, step, hop, or float. Inhale, lengthen your spine, flat back. Exhale, fold deeply. Inhale, rise all the way up. Push it slightly, just a little bit from the hip bone forward. Lengthen your tailbone in between the heel. Exhale, palms together, thumbs stretch your heart, Samastiti. 2 more, Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. Go ahead, step back or float back, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog or Urdhva Mukha. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. For 4, for 3, last 2. Long, deep, smooth inhalation. Lift the heel, bend the knees, sit one up and high. Step, hop, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold deeply. Root it down your feet, rise all the way up. Look up, roll your eyes up and back, stretch the muscles and organ underneath the eyes, palms together, thumbs stretch your heart, Samastiti. So one more Surya Namaskara A, go ahead. Moving with your own length of breath. Stretch your breath. Allow the breath stay slightly longer. Here we meet again in downward facing dog. Lift the heel, bend the knees, sit one up and high, step, hop, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold deeply. Root it down your feet, rise all the way up, look up. Palms together, thumbs stretch your heart, Samastiti here. So if you like to move into a wall for Surya Namaskara B, we're going to do 2. You're more than welcome to move your mat towards the wall, and we'll be practicing and floating into a handstand if you like. Inhale, Utkatasana. Slowly fold it forward, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. Float back, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Right here, right leg up and back. Right foot step in between your hand for Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, rise all the way up, square the hip, descend that front knee. And slowly, fingertips under that shoulder. Right here, we're going to move into a handstand. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. A little bit different today. Left foot step forward. Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale, rise up. Try to square the hip as much as you can. Look up. And slowly, fingertips under that shoulder, sternum moving forward. Lift that back heel. So you have the opportunity to kick with the opposite side into a handstand. Any variation, just get the hang time, the floating time. Downward facing dog. Let's hold for 4 breaths right here. And slowly lift the heel, bend the knees, sit one up and high, step, hop, or float. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, Utkatasana, hold. Press your feet, rise all the way up, palms together, come stretch your heart, Samastiti. So one more Surya Namaskara B. We're adding a handstand. Utkatasana. Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha, Adho Mukha. Right foot step forward for warrior one. Heel and heel line now. Breath coming in, you slowly come up. Palms under that shoulder. So, right here, left leg is kicking up. Left foot step forward, warrior one. Please take your time. Play around a little bit. Remember, this is your practice. Palm under that shoulder. Back heel is lifted. Maybe step back that left foot. So handstand on the right side is kicking. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. And stay in downward facing dog for 4 breaths. Inhale to your nose. Maybe mouth open and let go, sigh and breath. And slowly drop both knees down, curl that back toe. Go ahead and sit on both heels. Right arm down under for Garudasana. Arm away from the face, just to open that shoulder slightly. Inhale. Fully exhale. And slowly change, opposite side. If you're not being able to do Garudasana, you can just hug opposite arm on top of each other. So curl that back toe to get a little bit more compression on the toe. Strengthening the ankle at the same time. And slowly release. Go ahead and lie down on your belly one more time. Slide the palms facing up, arm alongside your body, head and neck in line with your spine for Shalabhasana. Inhale, lift the upper and lower body. Stretching the crown of your head, moving forward. Exhale. Stretching your leg towards the opposite side. And slowly release. Go ahead and stretch your right arm out from the shoulder, left palm under that left shoulder. Roll over towards your right side. Any variation you want to play, you're more than welcome. Maybe heel toe that left foot. Try to catch that right arm. Just to open that shoulder a little bit. And stretch your chest. And slowly release. And change. Left arm moving out from the shoulder. Roll over towards the left side. So you can just stay right here. Bend that right knee, the soles of your right foot down. Or if you want to play, heel toe. Moving up, moving up, moving up. Maybe you'll be able to catch. You get a little bit more opening on the hip flexor. And slowly release. Come back to your belly. Go ahead and bring that left forearm, angle it towards the corner of the mat. Bend your left knee. Catch the top of your left foot with your right arm, heels moving towards the hip. So this is not so bad. If you need to use a towel to wrap on your left foot, you're more than welcome. Release and change your opposite side. Angle that right forearm towards the corner of the mat. And using that left arm from the inside to press the top of your right foot. Just a different variation of Vinyasa. So now, angle that left arm towards the corner of the mat. Right arm on the inside, elbow up, press the top of your right foot. So this time, same arm, same leg. So don't drop your chest down. Try to lift your chest bone and get a little bit more lengthening on the spine. And there's a small sense of back bend. And slowly release. Change opposite side. Same leg. So left arm from the inside comes towards the big toe. Fingertips moving towards the knee. And slowly bring the left heel down. And let go. Palms under that shoulder. Press yourself into upward facing dog. Come back to chaturanga. Plank, downward facing dog. Lift the heel, bend the knees, sit one up and high, step, hop or float or walk towards the front of your mat. As you breathe, inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold deeply. Root it down your feet and slowly rise all the way up. Palms together, thumbs towards your heart. Samastitihi. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, fold. Lengthen your spine, flat back. If you want to play with handstand right here, you are more than welcome to set. Kicking with the right or left, whichever that you feel comfortable. We meet again in downward facing dog. Go ahead and slowly lift that right leg up and back. Square the hip, bend the knee. Now you open the hip on the right side by stretching the knee up. Slowly bring that right knee towards the right upper arm, right knee towards the left upper arm. Go ahead and bind that right foot on top of your left. Roll over on the inner edge of that left foot. Go ahead and sit down. Elbow and knee touch. So you can stay right here or hold on the other edge of your right foot and stretch that left side. So IT band, gluteus medius, and slowly bring it binding back and lift that hip up, palm under that shoulder. Roll over towards the left side into Vashista, side plank. Any variation. Slowly drop the right knee behind you. Push front the hip bone forward. Reach the right fingertips. And maybe touching behind that right knee. And slowly, palm under that shoulder. Right leg moving up and back. Right foot stepping between your hand. Come into standing split. Lengthen your spine flat back. First and second finger hooking on that toe. Elbow moving out to the side. The crown of your head down towards the floor. Right here you have the opportunity, if you want to do any headstand, you are more than welcome. I decided to stay here today. Pushing the four corners of your knee towards the back of the room. Lift the thigh muscles all the way up. So just a gentle touch the crown of your head towards the floor. No pressure around the neck. Rolling body weight towards the ball of your feet as you breathe, inhale. And slowly exhale. Come under that shoulder, lengthen your spine. Inhale, left heel coming in into Skandasana. Palms together, thumbs towards your heart. And slowly, runner's lunge. Right foot is leading. Hop a little bit left foot forward. Heel and heel line up. Left palms on top of that right foot. If you like to use the block on this one, you are more than welcome. So I would prefer, if you're using the block on the outside. If not, this is good enough. Pavrita Trikonasana. Shifting the weight more towards the other edge of your left foot, your back foot. Push that thigh muscles and knee all the way back. Inhale and slowly exhale. Rise all the way up. Square the hip. Reach both arms up. Slowly stretch the left arm out, thumbs down. So Gomukhasana arm. If you need towels to grab, you're more than welcome. You can lace that finger, go ahead. Lean back slightly, inhale. Exhale, slowly fold forward. Just a different variation. Keep on stretching the right elbow up. Root it down, both feet rise all the way up, inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Go ahead, slightly bend that right knee, moving into tree pose. Left foot towards the inner thigh muscle. Palms together, thumbs towards your heart. Go ahead and lace that finger, push your palms forward, stretch your wrist, inhale. Lengthen. Exhale, brace your core, lift the pelvic floor muscles up. Tree pose, just a different variation on the arm wise. Soft that front rib, lengthen the fore side of your torso. Inhale. Exhale, slowly bring that left foot behind, cross that right foot. Inhale, leaning towards the right side, navel pulling in, slowly circle down to standing forward, fold with your cross leg. So if you need to bend your knee, go ahead and bend your knee. So from here, our leg is crossing. Set up for Bakasana with cross leg. Look forward. So again, you have a different option. You can just keep that Bakasana, drop back. Or if you want to move into a headstand, you can drop the crown of your head, keep the ankle cross on top, just for a few breaths. And then release. And floating back, go through Vinyasa. A few more breaths right here. Reconnect with your breath. Letting go all the tension, gripping and holding. Left leg up and back, square the hip as you lift that left heel. And now slowly bend the knee, stretch the hip up. Left knee, left upper arm, elbow. Left knee towards the right upper arm. Go ahead and cross that left foot on top of your right. And slowly have a seat, elbow and knee touch. So you can create a little spinal rotation if you're sitting down right here. Keep the right elbow slightly stretched, that left knee moving back. If you're coming along, go ahead and hold on the outer edge of your left foot and stretch that left foot up. Deep inhale. Exhale, slowly bind the leg back. Roll over to the other edge of your right foot, moving into Vashisthana. You can keep right here, but that's not for you. If you like first and second finger, you can lift it all the way up. Whoop. Talking and balancing, quite challenging. Slowly bend that left knee behind. Wild thing, stretch all the intercostal muscle in the front of your body. Stay here or touching the back of your left knee. Get a little bit more extension on that thoracic spine. Eyes gaze down. Palm under that shoulder. Left leg stepping in between your hand. Come into standing split. Lengthen your spine. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your hip and slowly folding forward. The crown of your head barely touch the floor. Rolling body weight towards the ball of your feet. A few breaths right here. Another opportunity for headstand. If you have it in your practice, go ahead and explore. If you decide to stay here, roll the head of the shoulder up and back towards the hip and stretch the elbow up. If you come up and slowly making your way down, please be very careful. Come under that shoulder, lengthen your spine flat back. Right heel coming in, Skandasana. Palms together, palms reach your heart. And slowly runner's lunge. This time, the left foot is leading.
Hop that back foot, heel and heel line up for twisting triangle. Hug the hip, square the hip, and left fingertips reaching up. Again, more weight towards the other edge of your right foot. Squeeze the hip toward each other. And slowly rise all the way up. Lengthen 4 sides of your body, the front, the back, right and left. Stretch the right arm out, thumbs down, and bend the left elbow. If you can bind, bind. If you're not being able to bind, that's okay. Navel pulling in slowly, lean back for chest expansion, and fold over that left foot. Any amount. Reach down your feet slowly, rise all the way up, and release your arm. Slightly bend that left foot, moving into tree pose. Bend that right knee, bring the soles of your right foot towards the inner thigh muscle. Place that finger maybe opposite thumb on top. Stretch your palm forward to stretch your wrist. And I'm moving all the way up. Breathe into the right and left side of your lung and rib cage. Soft that front rib as you breathe, inhale and exhale. No tension around your neck and shoulder. Soft smile on your face, no tension around your jaw. Soften muscles underneath the eye, soften your gaze. And slowly bring that right foot across. Pull navel in, exhale, leaning towards your left side. Get right side of your torso long and lengthened. And slowly folding forward and fingertips down. So another opportunity, cross-leg Bakasana. Lift the heel, same thing, knee under the armpit, or you can squeeze towards the upper arm. First finger parallel to each other, wrist parallel to the front of your mat. And lean forward. Either transition into a headstand or not, just step back. Step all the way back, chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog forward. And slowly turn your head side to side. Right leg up and back. Right foot step forward in between your hand. Drop the left knee down. Left palm under that shoulder. Go ahead and stretch that right fingertips up. Twisting low lunge. And slowly moving the hip back into half Hanuman. Any variation that you want to explore, go ahead. Stay right here or moving into full Hanuman. So again, it's just a suggestion. You don't have to do everything. Make sure that left hip moving slightly forward, that right hip moving back. Any arm variation, you're more than welcome to express yourself. Keep on scissoring in between the inner thigh. Right hip moving back, left front the hip bone moving forward. Inhale, exhale, slowly release. Curl that back foot. Palm under that shoulder. Go ahead and lift that right leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip just to release the hip slightly. And step back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Left leg up and back. Left foot step in between your hands. Drop the right knee down. Right palm under that shoulder. Go ahead and rotate and pull that lower rib cage moving towards your left.
just a gentle twisting low lunge. So you'll be dropping that right hip flexor. And slowly release, fingertips under that shoulder, move back into a half Hanuman. A same variation that you try on the right side. You're more than welcome to express yourself. Same variation right and left, so it becomes even. Stay here for a few more breaths or come into a full Hanuman. So this time, that right hip moving forward, left hip moving back. So any other arm variation, you're more than welcome. Make sure the heel forward and it's still square forward. And slowly release, slide back, curl that back foot, left leg up and back. Bend the knee, open the hip just to release the hip. And step back, go through Vinyasa. And downward facing dog. Eyes gaze forward. So move and push or stretch the elbow out to the side. Scoop back the elbow in. Slowly drop both elbows at the same time. As you try to stretch the heel down, moving the upper body, your head towards your toe. Keep on hugging both elbows towards each other. Shoulder blades moving in. And slowly release. So we're going to set up for Pincha Mayurasana. If you have a block, go ahead and get the block. So this will help you to stabilize that lower body a little bit longer while we're playing on our upper body. So by having a props, it will stabilize so you can hold that posture a little longer when we go upside down so we can explore the leg a little better. So how I set up, thumb and first finger towards the corner of the mat. Watch the elbow. It tends to go out because it lack of strength on the upper body on your shoulder. Bring the elbow under that shoulder. So your weight will be pressing towards the inner wrist, your thumb and first finger. Keep the inner wrist down. This is one of the key to maintain a little bit more stable on your forearm balance of Pincha Mayurasana. Keep the elbow down. Some practice also wrap the upper arm with a strap, but I don't think you guys need. So I'm going to show it to you. You're more than welcome to watch. See if it's happening today. So keep on moving your chest bone slightly forward. In this one, there is a small sense of back bend as we do like half lotus or figure 4 on our leg. So you can change while you're on top, or maybe you can come down and change opposite leg. So go ahead and try. You have a few minutes to play. If you like to do Pincha Mayurasana straight leg, go ahead. You're more than welcome to do that. So I give you about 2 minutes to try right and left. If you have any questions, please let me know. And also, shoot out an emoji so I know who's out there. Some of you, your body and your strength are very familiar with me. Maybe I can give you a little bit more advice. Krista, I am excited to play with you today. So I hope you enjoy that Pincha Mayurasana with a different leg variation. And John Wong don't need any help, I think, because he is super bendy. And John Ting a very stabilized and strong upper body, so that should not be a problem for you. Yay! Guys, I'm so happy that you'll be able to do that. And sometime when we try a different variation of our leg, some body might move and stable in a different position. So we got to be a little bit more brave and explore. I'm excited for you, John. T, last name. So don't forget, if you try on the right side, please, even though it's not very successful, try on the opposite side. So we balance between the right and left side of our body, our muscles, and our brain, creating a new cell. So if that is very successful, let's play with a little bit more deeper on back bend. Same setup. So by having books or a block, kind of like to stabilize our foundation, so we be able to play with our leg when we go upside down a little bit better. So right now I'm using a book. If you're using the book, in this one we just bend both legs. So the more, so that's how you fall down. If you have to fall, what I'm trying to say is the more the leg is moving above on top of your head, your chest bone is moving forward, your chest bone, and your head slightly forward, kind of like a C curve to counterbalance that weight. So let me try one more time. Press the forearm down. So again, I move my chest bone and my head forward as my leg coming down. The more the leg coming down, the more you move your chest bone and head forward. All right. Try the full version of Scorpion, Pincha Mayurasana. So that wasn't that bad at all. Using a bug. Let me see. I'm trying that next year. Why not? So if you have a wall, you guys are funny. So you can just tap on the wall. So I thought the one leg, like number 4, is a lot more harder, but it's kind of like similar. You know, the idea of bringing the leg one bend is to maintain that pelvis stays square. So when the pelvis is square, it does not have the motion to shift side to side. We'll be able to stabilize and move a little, hold that position a little longer. So sometimes the lower body is stabilized, the pelvis keep on shifting side to side, that make us losing our balance and we lose control of our position or our poses. All right. That was hard. No, that's not hard, John. The one leg bend is not hard. So the idea one leg bend again, to maintain that pelvis stays square. So I really like that we have this moment to interaction. So play with that, and I give you about 45 minutes if you'd like to try any inversion. If you have any question, maybe with your headstand, with your handstand, let me know. So again, about 45 seconds to 1 minute. Maybe in a handstand with the same bend leg. I'm not sure whether that's going to be successful or not, but we can try. Baby, yay! The awkward one will be different. Play around. That is so much fun. Please take your time. And you can play in handstand or even in headstand.
Press the elbow and forearm down. So you have about 30 seconds more. That's it. Okay, if you're ready, go ahead and have a seat. The other edge of your feet come together. So I'm going to face forward. Place the finger underneath, like to release the lower back a little bit. Ideally, sitting bone pressing down, the inner thigh muscles moving up. As you press the sitting bone down, as usual, the crown of your head moving up. Long spine. Isn't that fun? It's good to be brave sometimes. And slowly release. Go ahead and stretch that left foot out to the side and that right foot towards the inner thigh muscle. Inhale, stretch the left arm, holding on the ankle on the outside of your left foot or stay high on the fingertips. Go ahead and pull that left ribcage moving up and over. Again, some of us be able to bind, some of us just bend the elbow, rest your head, the back of your head resting towards your palm. This is going to open and lengthen that right side of your psoas muscle. Also, on the side of your body, be able for you to breathe better, to create a space. Keep on rotate that left ribcage moving up and over towards the right. Inhale. Exhale, slowly square back the hip and fold forward. Janu Shirshasana. So ideally, the center line of your body on top of that left foot or any amount. Eyes gaze forward, inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Go ahead and press the top of your right foot, bend that left knee, and bring that left knee behind that right ankle. So you'll be coming up, curl that back foot, kind of like it. Bring that left heel behind your hip. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, right fingertips reaching towards that right heel. And left arm moving back. Just a different variation of back bend. Inhale, exhale, slowly release. And have a seat. And stretch that left foot out. We're going to change opposite side. Right leg out, left heel in. Either right fingertips out to the side or hold on the ankle. Left arm reaching up to create a space. Pull that right rib cage this time. Palms towards the back or any other variation. I like this one. I feel more opening on my QL, my left side lower back, my hip flexor, the side of my body, the muscle that serratus exterior, interior, that hug your rib, that kind of like give you more space for you to breathe a little bit more better and deeper and longer and lengthening that breath. So create that space. Slowly let go. Fold. Twist that right foot, Janu Shirshasana. And you know. Eyes gaze forward. Slowly release. Go ahead. Left foot parallel. Right knee behind that left heel or ankle. Curl that right foot. Inhale, push from the hip bone forward. Long side body. Exhale. Left arm reaching towards your right heel. Keep on push from the hip bone forward. Stretch your chest bone up. Release. Slowly have a seat. Extend both legs straight out. Inhale, exhale, fold forward for Janu Shirshasana, for standing forward fold, Paschimottanasana, sorry. Deep inhale, slowly exhale, deep inhale, exhale, fold. And slowly come up, lying down on your back. Come back to the position whereby knee bend towards the corner of the mat. Go ahead and drop your knee right and left, right and left. Go ahead, hug both knees in toward your chest. Holding on the opposite elbow, chin slightly away from your chest. Press and stretch your seating bone and tailbone down. The head of the shoulder, release it down. Space between your chin, your neck, and your shoulder. And slowly extend your legs straight out. So we come to the end. If you decide to do a seating meditation, go ahead and set up yourself and prop yourself into a seating meditation. If you decide to lying down on your back, you are more than welcome to do so. Make yourself super comfortable, knowing that you're not going to move, you're not going to change the position of your body, you're not going to scratch or pinch or doing or creating any movement at all. Just allow your body to rest, allow your body to settle down towards the earth, allowing the weight of your muscle heavily down towards the earth. If you're sitting down, allowing that seating bone rooted down even towards the right and left side of your seating bone. Long spine. As you breathe, inhale the crown of your head, reaching up towards the sky as you feel that prana moving from the base of your spine all the way up towards the crown of your head to create the space in between that spine and vertebrae. If you're lying down on your back, and slowly, maybe release the head of the shoulders down, heavy to the earth. Maybe releasing any tension around the hip. As you breathe, inhale and exhale, releasing any tension around the ankles, your toes. Releasing any tension around the fingertips, your wrist and elbow. Wherever you at, maybe you're slowly closing your eyes and soften the muscles underneath the eyes. Reconnect with your breath one more time. Allowing yourself to rest in your own body. Let the floor holding you, either you are lying down or sitting. Allowing the breath to flow in and out as this unbroken stream of your breath. Start to feel the soften of the inhalation moving into your nostril, cooling energy, and slowly, softly, smoothly feeling the exhalation, air moving out to your nostril. Allowing that process to happen, smooth, in and out. For today, we are using the mantra so as you breathe, inhale, hum as you exhale. Repeating the mantra so, hum, over and over again. Inhale so, exhale hum. So, hum. So, I am that pure self who I am. Inhalation. Visualize the breath coming from the front of your body all the way up to your chest bone and your sternum. And slowly, as you exhale, hum, moving the breath all the way down to the base of your spine. allowing the mantra to become your resting place. So your thought process might come once in a while. It's okay. Just be the observer. Just observe your thought process and maybe just step back. You are resting within yourself. You are aware as your breath coming in and out from your body. You are at joy. You are at peace. And you feel in the space within you. Again, allowing the breath to flow. Unbroken stream of breath in and out. Cooling inhalation and a slightly warm exhalation. Inhalation as you creating a space. Exhalation as you fill in the space. Right where you are, slowly come back to your breath, taking a long, deep, slow, smooth inhalation and long, expansive, smooth exhalation. On your next breath, also slowly wiggle that fingers and toe, create a movement, and bring back energy into the body. Go ahead and slowly bend your knees and roll over towards your right side and catch a few breaths right there. If you are lying down, slowly making your way into any sitting position or Sukhasana, cross-legged position. If you're sitting down, and slowly bring your palms together, thumbs towards your heart. We all together moving into Anjali Mudra, a prayer gesture. Thumbs towards your heart and heart is lifted up towards your thumb. Thank you for joining me today and hope to see you on Sunday at 9 in the morning. Again, thank you for all the donation. Thank you to all my Sender One family giving us this platform to continue to reconnect. And last, may all beings out there happy and free, peace, peace, and perfect peace. Namaste. Enjoy the rest of the night. Bye. Let's go.